Alright, welcome to the Tech 101 podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first episode. We're going to talk about some tech stories and some random stories, which is politics, which these guys don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
It should be interesting. I don't know. This is going to take like 40 minutes or something. So
yeah, no problem.
That's good. That's good with you. You're not going to talk?
No.
Alright. Alright, so first story of the day is the iPad mini. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but there's this rumor going around that there's going to be a mini iPad. An iPad mini. Yeah, I know, that's how I reacted to this. It's freaking stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, seriously, they have an iPod Touch and an iPad. Why do you need something that bridges the gap there?
There's no need.
It's.
I think they're competing against small tablets like the the Android Nexus, something like that.
And Galaxy Nexus.
Yeah, Galaxy Nexus. That's smaller than the iPad.
And possibly the Samsung Note. Is it Note?
Galaxy Note, yeah.
Maybe.
Everything has a Galaxy in it.
Yeah.
And it's Galaxy Note. So, I mean, I don't know. I just see it as pointless.
Are they dumbing down like the specs? What you think?
Well, they don't really talk about that because the thing is, this is still an early rumor, so they're not really talking about specs yet. They're just talking about sizing, and what they're saying is, let's see, what does it say? It doesn't even give a proper size to it in the rumor. They're just talking about the iPad mini, and this is a rumor that's been going on for months now, and I don't know, like. I mean, it seems legit. It seems like they're going to come out with this smaller iPad, but it just seems, I don't know, it's just pointless to me, stupid.
Yeah, it's unnecessary. It's got the new...
yeah, it's got the lightning adapter, yeah, which is pretty cool, I guess. I mean, like, the thing about the lightning adapter is that everybody's like, oh no, the lightning ball, what do they call it? Lightning adapter?
Yeah. I think lightning ball or something.
No, not lightning ball, because lightning bolt is what I have on the side here of my laptop there. I think it's just lightning dock connector or something like that. Anyway, so like, everybody was up in giving Apple crap about it because they don't like it because it's like, they already have all of these 30-pin dock connectors from the previous devices, so they don't like it, but it's moving technology forward, like, that's the whole point. But my question to you guys is, do you think that Apple is losing some of its good qualityness without Steve Jobs?
Well, what I heard that the Lightning USB isn't really that different. I heard it was just small size, which is convenient, I guess, but like, and it just slides in, that's what I saw, but I don't know if that you can call that really revolutionary, that's what I think.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that, but...
I think it's more of an evolution rather than
it is.
I mean, there's cool new features, you know, the reversible adapter thingo, but, I mean, is it really worth paying for a new one?
Yeah, and the thing is, you gotta like invest also. If you're like those people who are really into like the accessories for your stuff, you gotta really like spend more money on like new stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you on that. But my one question, I put some notes here just for the show. Those are for the end. Just some questions and some things to talk about. Anyway, so my question to you is. It's been a year now since Apple lost Steve Jobs, since Steve Jobs died. I don't know if it still, oh no, they've taken it away. I don't know if you saw the tribute video to Steve Jobs, but they did a tribute video to Steve Jobs, and it was a very good video. I really did like it.
There's an old Wayne Gretzky quote that I love. I skate to where the puck is going to be, not where it has been. And we've always tried to do that at Apple. This is iMac. The whole thing is translucent. You can see into it. It's so cool. This amazing little device holds 1,000 songs And it goes right in my pocket. An iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator. Are you getting it?
Good morning. Well, how can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to order 4,000 lattes to go, please. No, just kidding. Wrong number. Thank you. It's in Apple's DNA that technology alone is not enough. It's technology married with liberal arts, married with the humanities, that yields us the result that makes our hearts sing.
And it makes me miss Steve Jobs because Steve Jobs, I think, was more about the product and more about the evolution of the company and the quality of the product.
Well, it's his company.
Yeah.
Starting off is far more, or not far more, but you'd say he's more passionate with his products, and it's his name. Along with the company,
Exactly.
he wants it to succeed, obviously.
But now I see it becoming more of a Wall Street company, like an enterprise, like it's more corporate now.
Yeah.
Because they don't really care about, you know, the little things, the
really
little
details.
No, it's more of like we just got to drive to the product, and I don't know if you guys know, but like iOS 6 has been doing terribly.
Yeah.
I mean, iOS 6 is frankly terrible. I mean, I have it on my phone. Sorry. We're three 17-year-olds trying to squish into a two-seater couch. It doesn't really work that well.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have iOS 6 running on my phone, and for the most part, it runs pretty well. I'm quite happy with it. But there are certain things that really get to me, like the iTunes application. So the iTunes application is seriously laggy. It's laggy, and there are little things like, I don't know, I'll try to show you. So let's say you want to listen to Adele's Skyfall.
Which is a good song.
It is a good song.
Download it.
So you go back, oh, now it's working. Of course it would work when I try to show it on the show. Yeah, so now it's working. That's a pretty good song. But yeah, normally it goes into, and maybe it'll go if I go into search and try to play a John Mayer song, wait. So like, I don't know, I'm just noticing these little glitches everywhere. Of course it'll work when I'm trying to do it on the show. I'm just noticing these little glitches everywhere, and I don't know, have you upgraded to iOS 6?
No, the reason why I did not upgrade was I heard they got rid of all the Google apps, which were like inbuilt in.
Exactly.
And the Google Maps, I heard they got rid of Google Maps, and I was like, Google Maps is really handy. I don't know if I can trust this new one. Like, I heard there's like some complaints and stuff.
The new Maps is made by TomTom, so it's not, in a sense it should be good. It should be working well, but it's working terribly. Like, I don't know if you've heard this, but there are people just talking about how terrible these new maps are. I mean, they're really, really terrible.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, I just feel like Apple's rushing things to market. They're not really putting in the details, because Steve Jobs would stand there and say that's bull, like that's BS, you know? Yeah. And he would openly do that, and you know, he was a tough boss to work for, but I don't know, I just think he had a better direction for the company.
It doesn't seem as consumer orientated now, it's more about just bringing in the profits.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, iPad mini, thoughts?
No.
No?
I'll say no, but if they can pull off something really cool and something really revolutionary with iPad mini, then yes. It has to be, they can't just rush it, they need to spend time. This is what I don't like about the yearly releases of every new
Yeah,
edition.
exactly. They need to give it time.
It's just like, alright, Call of Duty, alright. Even Call of Duty has a 2-year lifespan in the games because they have different developers. Even they have more time in the new products.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree completely with you guys. I don't see it being a success. I see it being something that Steve Jobs would say, that's just crap. So, yeah, that's that.
I think it's largely due to really tough, like the competition has gone so much more intense like recently with Samsung and like HTC with their One X and like other companies coming in with their phones and they are like, you know, pretty much outperforming or matching to the iPhone.
Well, you know, Apple and Samsung, have you heard about the whole...
Yes, the lawsuit, something like that.
Debates?
Yeah.
Crazy debates. Like, you know, they're bringing up all of these stupid things. And they have this Judge Koh, I think her name is, who's residing over this whole deal. And it's so stupid. It's so stupid, but it managed to get some of Samsung's devices are now banned from entering the United States because of Apple saying, oh, they just copied us.
It seems like they're more scared of the competition, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're just, they're not happy about what they're doing anymore, so. Consumers are switching to Android a bit. But we'll see.
You're an Android guy, though.
I'm an Android guy, but I prefer Android. I don't know, I just prefer it. I got a bit sick of iOS, you know.
And I can understand
I
that.
like the variety, that's it.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on both sides because really I'm sticking with my BlackBerry at the moment, which is a little bit old school. But it has that, I don't know, reputation or something like that. I don't really care. It's the job done.
Business phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Business phone. Ah, man, BlackBerry.
All I do.
Be dead.
Yeah. All I do is phone, WhatsApp, call. That's it. Text. But you know, it gets everything done.
I guess. I just.
Quote Othello, reputation.
Shut up about Othello.
Yeah.
Alright, next story. Alright, well, this one, it was just a small one. I just wanted to bring up.
We already discussed
They have, we already discussed the lightning port already on the phones, the new Apple products rather, and they now have adapters to the 30-pin dock connectors, so that sort of solves a bit of a problem there.
That was very expected, though. I mean,
yeah.
All
right, do you guys know the FuelBands from Nike?
Yes, I've heard about that.
Alright, so let's talk a bit about the FuelBands. Okay, so about a year ago, Jawbone, do you know Jawbone?
No.
They make the Bluetooth wireless
Alright.
things. How do you not know Jawbone?
Well, I don't follow them, okay?
Alright.
I don't get Bluetooth. I thought Bluetooth was like dead for a while, let's be honest.
Fair enough. I mean, Bluetooth is a terrible technology in my opinion.
Yeah, now I barely even used it in the first place.
Anyway, Jawbone, who make some pretty good products, brought out what was known as the Jawbone Up, and I'll show you it now. It was basically, oh man, this is so squished up. Alright, so I bought one of these things thinking, okay, this is gonna be like awesome, right? So it's basically like a wristband that you wear, and you plug it into your iPhone and it tells you how many steps you've taken in a particular day. It tells you like all the details, what your sleep cycle's like. It tells you, you know, you can enter in what you've eaten during the day, all of those things. So it tracks your life and tries to keep you healthy, basically. And I bought into this thing thinking that it was going to be like really cool. So I bought one of them. It came to my house, not knowing that it was a faulty product. It was such a terrible product. I mean, people, they just break, okay? Jawbone Up owners will agree with me on this. The one thing that the Jawbone Up is good at is breaking. So I bought one of them, it came, and long story short, it didn't work. It just didn't work. I plugged it into my iPhone, and my iPhone just brutally rejected it and said no to it. And so I was left with it, and I sent it back to the person that I bought it from over eBay.
So durability is a downside, obviously.
So what needs to be done is it needs to be, they need to
Stiffen it.
learn from their mistakes, make it more shut up. Make it more rigid, and make it more stop making those she said jokes. And make it more durable, basically. You guys, this is like these two guys go out to eat all you can eat Pizza Hut. I'm bringing this up again because I thought this was so ridiculous. On my birthday, these guys go out and they go to Pizza Hut just to do an all you can eat. And they spend, how long was it that you spent talking about
like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah.
About eating, about food. Pretty much. Different qualities of food.
Like, seriously, who does that?
Us.
Yeah, us. It went on for a while. It was pretty funny.
It was. Funny shit. Literally.
Ah!
Thank you. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Anyway, alright, so it had to be tougher, it had to be more rigid. And that's basically what Nike did. Nike came out with their FuelBand, and it's like basically the same thing, but just more rigid, stronger, more durable, all that stuff. So now it's coming out in some new colors, which is pretty cool. Originally it was only available in black, I think. I think it was only available in black. I might check that. Because normally that's what companies do. They just go for black and white, safe color. But anyway, so yeah, so new colors are coming to the Nike Plus FuelBand, which is pretty cool. And that's that.
Yeah, looks.
Well, me personally, don't really follow this stuff. I wouldn't really buy it because I'm not much of a person who would just buy out something like just to monitor my health. I think like when it comes to health, I would just monitor it myself. That's just my opinion.
That's what my dad's opinion was on this whole thing. Like I bought the Drawbone up, and he was like, "You sure you really want to buy this thing?" And turned out, well, it didn't work. So
did you get a refund anyway?
I did get a refund.
Oh, thank goodness.
So it really didn't affect me too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, I don't know. These fitness products are interesting.
They're a bit iffy.
It just reminds me of Wii Fit for some reason. Like any fitness product, I think of Wii Fit the first thing in my mind.
I wouldn't get it.
Speaking of Wii,
oh, here we go.
Next thing.
I've seen this story. Yeah.
Alright. Sony sues Kevin Butler and Bridgestone over using Wii in an ad. Alright, so here's the deal. Alright, I'm going to show you guys. For those of you who don't know, Kevin Butler is the fictional character portrayed by, what's his name?
He's like the vice president of like anything.
Jerry Lambert. Yeah. He's basically the Sony executive who has to pitch and promote the PS3, basically.
Great actor, actually. Sony ads are hilariously funny. They're really good.
They are good. I don't know who they pay, but they are good.
Better than Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox is.
They
don't have any ads. Usually they just show a game, and then at the end of the game, it's like on Xbox 360.
$1.99.
Something like that. Yeah.
So anyway, so Kevin Butler, I'll show you a couple of his ads.
Your PlayStation. I had a tip that you were making the PS3 $299. Confirm or deny?
$299? Bernie, you can't believe everything you read on the internet. That's how World War I got started. While $299 for the sweetest gaming, Blu-ray playing, movie downloading system in the world would be fantastic. No comment.
But all that stuff says $299. Right behind you.
I'm sorry, you said something?
PS3, now $299.
Dear PlayStation, my grandma will start watching Blu-ray PS3.
Look, for $299, you don't just get a sweet gaming machine. It's like you get the best Blu-ray player around built in for free. You know how old people like free stuff.
Yeah, but I
You
want.
know what she did for fun when she was your age? She pushed a hoop with a stick.
But I want to play.
With a stick.
I've been waiting.
Stick.
Pia.
Alright, so that's Kevin Butler, right? That's a fictional character. And he's being sued. Yeah, he's basically the face of PlayStation.
He is.
So he's being sued because of this.
Faster. Last lap.
Guys, what are you doing?
Oh, we're just testing our new Wii. And it's all thanks to Bridgestone's new Game On promotion.
That's right. When you buy 4 select Bridgestone tires, you could receive a $70 American Express reward card or a Wii system by mail.
Really?
Yes. So as you can see, this test is quite professional.
Yes! First place!
This fall, it's Game On with Bridgestone.
That's what he's being sued over.
I didn't know he was actually being sued. I knew that Bridgestone was, but I didn't know the actor himself.
They cut him out of the ad. If you watch the ad now...
Well, you'd think he'd know. I mean, he works for PlayStation.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's a direct competition, really.
Yeah, common sense would kick in though, you'd think, that you shouldn't be advertising your competitor's product. I mean, really.
See, I mean, they cut him out. If you look there, he's gone.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, he has free will. I mean, he should have the freedom to, you know, go out, do other acting opportunities.
Yeah, but he knows that it's not good for
I think
him.
this comes down to competition and contract obligations. I don't know what it says in his contract, Kevin Butler's contract, whatever, but maybe it says something about, like, not, you know, working for direct competition to Sony.
I'm sure.
This is also something relevant to an earlier case. I think, was it the two heads of, was it Call of Duty guys, Infinity Ward?
Yeah.
Those two guys, apparently they were talking to the heads of EA Games, and then Activision went bazooka and like fucked them over pretty much, and that's what everything happened, literally. So obviously it maybe has to do something with contract and also the competition they're working with.
Well, in a Sony issued statement, it says Sony Computer Entertainment America filed a lawsuit against Bridgestone and Wildcat Creek Incorporated on September 11th. These claims are based on violations of the Lanham Act, whatever that is, misappropriation, breach of contract, and tortious interference with a contractual relationship.
Well, then it's obvious that he's broken his contract.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I just think it's kind of.
It may seem stupid, but he does have a contract.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Once you sign that contract, it's like a legal obligation.
It is a legally binding contract.
Exactly.
So he would have known this. You'd assume. So
I don't like the guy. I mean, I like the guy, but
there's a bit of a
you don't goofed pretty much.
You don't goofed. All right. Final topic. All right, now.
We're going to talk about the election, of course.
Alright.
What else is there to talk about?
Who do you think is going to win? Election. Obama versus Mitt Romney. Who do you think is going to win?
I don't know.
Obama.
Very close.
Obama.
I think Romney, but I'm going
Obama.
I prefer Obama. Obama.
Why I say Obama is because, not because I like Obama, because I've always, you know, been on YouTube and there's a billion comments whenever I go to some Obama videos like, oh Obama, you're horrible, something like that. It's not that I like Obama or not, it's just that this Romney character I just don't like, because, I don't know, there's a lot of, he keeps on changing his words, that's also, that's the thing, I don't like a leader who keeps changing his words.
And he keeps changing it just for whatever people want to hear, like at the Republican nomination stuff, he's saying those hardline things, and then apparently, I'm not sure exactly the specifics, but when he's going into like the presidential debates, he pretty much sort of does a reversal and says sort of moderate things, not strictly, I don't know, conservative type things.
He's very vocal, that's for sure, but maybe a bit too much in a way that it's hurting his campaign itself.
Right, so I was talking to our friend Dean about this, and he's convinced that Obama is going to win. You guys seem to want Obama to win. You want Obama to win?
Definitely. I mean, like, this guy keeps changing his words. It's odd, you know. You can't fully like trust in him yet. Maybe I don't know.
Ron Paul was another Republican candidate.
He's way out of it.
He is way out of it. That's what I heard as well.
He's too extreme, I think.
You think? I've been on a few gaming websites, and they all say that if you're a gamer, I think the best candidate that you most likely want would be Ron Paul. Apparently, I don't know why, but apparently he's not that strict with like gaming or something. I don't know, but like
he's strict with everything else.
Yeah. I don't know. He's strict with certain things, and certain things he's not strict with. But I don't like what he is. Some of the things that he promotes.
I think he would definitely turn America in the wrong direction.
I think our friend Dean, I think he said something about supporting Ron Paul. I don't know what his reasons were about that.
He supported Ron Paul, but even he said to me the other day when we were going to see Taken 2, which we'll talk about in a second, that he thinks that even Ron Paul had some extreme views. So I don't know. I don't know who I prefer to win, because on the one hand, Mitt Romney is... I'm a conservative at heart, but I really don't think that Mitt Romney is worth it. Like, he's just gonna screw it up again.
Well, you know, this is politics. Politics gets real down and dirty, and there's no real clear cut to anything. There's always going to be something fishy or some underlying, you know, issues.
But you see, the thing that I want, the thing that I really want, is for them to raise taxes on the rich.
Yeah. Someone was saying that. Wasn't Obama saying he was going to do that?
Obama was saying he was going to do that. But
Romney doesn't agree.
I heard that Romney wasn't going to. He was
Romney
going to,
that.
but then he backed out.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Romney is like a flip-flopper, right? Like he's like bipolar in this situation. He goes backwards and forwards on his ideas, and I don't like that in a candidate. I want a candidate that's going to be firm on their opinions on things. This is like Sarah Palin, right? Because you remember Sarah Palin from the previous election, John McCain?
Yeah.
Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin would change her opinions on things like this. You know, just like stab with a finger. No. Abortion is fine. And then the next interview, she'll be like, abortion is horrible. Abortion is horrible. We need to outlaw it. She would go between different things. I don't know. I look at Romney as being like that. And I don't like that.
I don't like just his wealth, to be honest. I think that could corrupt him to a certain degree, because, not in a sense that he'd be corrupt, but I mean like...
His ideals reflect back to what his background is.
Yeah, which could be helpful in an economic point of view, but then...
He's not really...
It could be unrealistic.
He's never been in the shoes, pretty much, of what it is to be a lower class citizen, or maybe a middle class. He hasn't really been in that kind of situation.
Yeah, even though he portrays himself to be that way, he never probably has.
He's not the family man, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
Even the Republicans put themselves out there to be the family party.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can't really say. Oh, I suppose you can, but yeah.
Like, in a way, he holds family ideals, but he doesn't have the, what you call, you know, like the economic struggles of family.
But you see, I don't know about Obama either, because Obama...
I don't know much actually about Obama's background. I just know they came from Hawaii or something like that. Or he has some Hawaii background.
His birth certificate says he's from Hawaii.
No, let's not get into it.
Yeah, another time. Not
well, I know that he was, I think, governor or something.
No, he was
governor, some sort of minor role. I can't remember.
Yeah, he was a governor before he became.
That's what I was thinking it was.
President. And that's why he ran for president.
Yeah.
I want Arnold Schwarzenegger to be president.
No, I don't want him to be president.
It's just be funny. Just him as a president for one day and see what he does. It'll be funny.
America is screwed. Like, as it is.
Yeah.
America is screwed because Yeah, I mean,
Because other people like Arnold.
No, they don't.
yes, because of Arnold. Have you not seen what the Republicans did to California?
I can't remember. I just heard there's a lot of Mexicans now.
It would take like 80.
Nothing wrong with Mexicans.
Yeah, I just heard it's very Latino now.
It would take like 80 years or something. This is just what I heard. 80 years to pay off the amount of debt that the Republican Party has put the state of California into. I mean, the state of California is the poster child for what Mr. Schwarzenegger has done.
It's just funny.
It's not funny.
It's funny. The honest thing is like, he's the boss, literally.
In a movie, yes, but politically, no.
Okay, let's just skip off the politics for a bit.
Alright. Hold on. Alright, so just to close off this episode, I just wanted to mention one thing, which is this, what I'm wearing.
I noticed that. And
I've seen one of my friends wear that at church and stuff. Yeah.
Alright, so these are called hoodie buddies. I don't know why they call it that, but they call it that. Hoodie buddies. And they basically, they're earphones built into in-ear earphones built into the hoodie,
the tassels.
The tassels. Is that what you would call it?
You know the things you pull and it makes the hood shrink.
Yeah, they know.
Okay.
And you put it in your ears, obviously, and you listen to music. Well, it's cool because it's machine washable, so it doesn't kill it with water. Which I don't know how they did that, but for some reason it doesn't. And the sound is actually pretty good. So I recommend getting one of these if you live in Australia, if you live in the Sydney area. I don't know if JJ's is around and all over Australia. I got these from JJ's. Anyway, they're like 25 bucks for a hoodie. It's pretty good. And yeah, I recommend it because the sound's pretty good and
it's convenient.
It's convenient. But you do look like a kind of like an idiot walking around when you have the things in your ears. Right? I don't know.
I think it's just for the gimmicks of it. Really. Like, I wouldn't really wear that on a date with my girlfriend.
Alright, what did you guys think about Taken 2? We went to see Taken 2 on
the
weekend. What did you guys think of Taken 2?
Well, I thought it's just classic Liam Neeson. Just being a badass, you know, kicking ass, taking names. Plot is pretty similar to the first one. Wasn't much directional change, but I
haven't seen the first one.
You should watch the first one. I think first one is better only because it's just darker and it's more pictorial about like the tortures and like just upfront. Not very upfront, but like the methods. Because Liam Neeson, he was more like punch the guy in like Taken 2, and then Taken 1 is more like knock him out and then keep him tied to a chair and like just fully like interrogate him. Like he had a really menacing atmosphere in the first one.
I think also that the plot, like some of the things like
because in the first one it talked about like human trafficking, like very explicitly like handling the issue of human trafficking. This one is more like revenge story of like taking your family and stuff.
Yeah, and like the daughter Kim, she starts to rekindle the love interest between
the parents.
The parents, and it's pretty much forgotten by the end of the film.
Yeah, pretty much.
The sort of things like that, which it's a bit off.
I think
the action is
the main problem I had. It's only me, personally me, is I read too many memes before watching the movie. So I saw all these memes about Liam Neeson. So like, pretty much he's a Jedi, he's Aslan, he's a god, he's been everything, and then at the end it's like Taken 2. Why did you fuck with him? Pretty much the whole, I just kept that, idea in my whole head. It's like, why? Why would you even bother like taking on Liam Neeson? He's just a boss.
Yeah.
So that was my problem personally. I was reading too many memes.
What you told me before we went in there was he's a machine. And I got that when I was watching the movie. I was like, this guy is a machine.
Yeah.
Yes,
he just basically kicks ass.
Yes.
And he's pretty old already.
Yeah.
And if you guys have read Tom Clancy, well, I think he's more like a John Clark character. like an old guy, pretty much a veteran, just done everything, and he's just a boss. But I thought it was a good movie, good action sequence.
Yeah, I think it was good, but either way, outside of roles, I would watch it in the cinema anyway. So
I give it about a 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
One thing is the dialogue. Don't expect.
Yeah, dialogue is a little bit, but like there was
this guy
this
was
one.
laughing constantly at the dialogue.
Yes.
No, it wasn't. It was at Dean's constant jokes about
And the dialogue.
hand grenades. Alright, well I think that's basically it.
Yep.
So, I think we'll wrap it up. Thank you for watching. Where can we find you guys on the internet? Do you guys YouTube channels?
Don't follow my YouTube channels. Just
Twitter accounts?
Nah, you know what? I'll make something up eventually. At the moment now, I'm off the radar on the internet.
I don't exist. I'm in stealth mode, so direct all traffic to this guy.
This guy. If you got any email, send it to him, and we'll pass them on to us.
Questions, you know, queries, whatever.
Yeah.
What you want to do on the next show, you know,
Yeah.
send it to him.
Alright, so thank you for watching Tech 101.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
And we will see you next time.
Sweet.
See ya.